The gap between the life you have and the life you want is simple. All you have to do is apply the real to ideal identity system transformation framework and you can close that gap. Listen, it's very simple. The life you have and the life you want is determined by your ability to hijack the identity loop that is keeping you stuck. That is in your subconscious programming. You've been conditioned. That is your real self. Your real environment and experiences and exposure have conditioned you with patterns that set your identity, not your actual identity. This is what you've been conditioned to be. The real you, that's just the way I am. No, it's not. This is your conditioned self, and it dictates your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your manifestations. If you don't like that word, fine. Your life results, your long-term and short-term life results. This is a feeling of death. It's a dying existence attacking troubled hearts. This feels like chaos. It feels forced. You have to use willpower. You have to hold yourself. Versus closing that identity loop, right? There is a cue, there's a lens in which you see through an identity. That identity dictates how your thoughts, emotions, and actions will be, which dictates your results. If you can update this lens, you will change it. So the lens for the ideal you will shift. It's an internal, intentional, conscious impression that resets. The first one was setting, the second one's resetting your identity, your subconscious, your beliefs. And that'll shift your thinking, that'll shift your feeling, that'll shift your doing, your behavior, and that'll shift your results. That way your life is more aligned with order. It feels aligned, it feels at peace. You are living intentional, focusing energy, life. To do this, I call it the identity system reset. It's really simple 5-step program using 5 words that all start with the letter I. 5 I's, in case you need to remember for the future. I like acronyms. Identify, know the real you, know the limitations, know the shortcomings, the beliefs, the things that are holding you back, the actions, the behaviors, the results that you know aren't what you want to have in your life. Why would you continue doing something that you don't want to have? Why would you continue being something that's not garnishing the results that you want to receive? That's not the best possible life, is it? So then, the best way to close these loops is to remove yourself from them. Don't fight trying to close or change this identity. Focus all your energy, because energy flows where focus goes, on building the new. Don't focus on killing the old, just build the new, right? So now you have the imagination of the ideal you. You could be anything in this world, but you can't be everything. So you have to choose something, which is why we're going to intentionalize, decide, meaning cut off the old identity. We don't even know it anymore. This is the only embodiment. You'll see a lot of teachings do this religiously, spiritual scriptures, coaches. A lot of people just do this. Kill the old you. There has to be a death of the ego, a sacrifice of the illusion, letting go of the old beliefs and limitations that are holding you back, keeping you stuck in those identity loops, keeping you in the life you have and not the life you want. If you want to change, this is how you do it. So last but not least, not last but not least, you want to intensify. What's going to anchor you to this? You have to embody yourself with emotions and actions, with implementations that are going to make you live in this ideal version of yourself and continue to be it, because that's how you anchor it. Listen, this is the confirmation. You have to guide, meaning direct, and guard, meaning protect, your energy, attention, and time. Where you give energy to, where you give focus to, that's your time throughout the day. We all have the same 24 hours. And you're going to complain and make excuses about why your life is the way it is. Yeah, some people didn't start at the best positions. They started down here. Some people started up here. But I've seen some people start down here and do better than people who are over here. And people who started over here do a lot worse than people over here. And some people in the same positions do a lot further, right? So it's not about that. The same water that hardens the hardens the egg, softens the potato. So it's about you. It's not about your environment. What you give energy, attention, and time to, what you ate before shaped who you are today. That's the real you. What you eat today shapes your tomorrow. That's the ideal you. What are you living from, the old or the new? The past conditioning or the new impressed conscious impressions that you're going to live from and embody? Listen, you could have results in life that are going to be terrible, because if you do nothing to change your life, life's not going to magically get better. It's going to get worse. Am I wrong? Am I lying? Am I saying something crazy here? I'm not. You know I'm not. Life's not going to get better by accident. And it's not going to get better by you making the wrong choices in life. It's not going to happen by you see this person failing in life and you go do exactly what they're doing. Come on now. So you have to be intentional. You have to make purposeful, conscious, decisive, intentional decisions, right? You cannot afford to make mistakes. And when I say mistakes, I'm not talking about failing to success. I'm talking about doing the wrong things like drinking, smoking, partying, wasting your time, having no building to your business, no time towards your family, your loved ones, whatever it is your ideal version is embodying or wants to live into, whatever that looks like. If you're not giving the energy, attention, and time to that, you're not embodying that. You're lying to yourself, and you're being a hypocrite, not to me, but to yourself. You're smarter than that too. I know you are. So if you want to change your life and you want to go from the real to the ideal, message me R2I when you're ready to become your ideal self and live your ideal life. I'm H the Life Coach. Follow, subscribe, whatever, share, comment, and I got you. Stay blessed and stay beautiful.